Yo, what is up guys, back for another video, and I know I've been gone for like what, a month now? I don't know, but I'm back. I'm back for sure. I'll upload every day of the week now. And this video is, well, it's a theory video, more of like, but you know, it's like a yeah, I'll go with theory video. So basically, the premise of this video, if you haven't seen the title, is Todoroki's third quirk. Yes, I know he has ice, I know he has fire. However, I believe that if he works on his quirk a lot more, he'll be able to make water. That's my thing. I believe he'll be able to generate, or he'll be able to somehow like acquire water to his I don't mean he'll spew water literally, but he'll be able to use water. You know how like when Asui, I think that's her name, right? The girl who uses acid. You know, if you remember the training scene where she put her hands together and then she like opened them and then acid came spewing out really fast? Now imagine if Todoroki did that. However, he dimmed his flames down a bit to where it doesn't explode the ice into steam, and then he used his ice, he put them together, and it would spew out water. You get what I'm saying now? Now, some of you may be like, oh, but he can't dim down fire. Yes, he can, because Endeavor can as well. Endeavor can increase his heat significantly to where it turns blue, or he can dim it down to any level he wants. That's what Todoroki will be able to do. See, Todoroki has mastered his ice. He has not mastered his fire yet. That's why every time he uses his fire, it's extremely hot. I know fire is hot and all, but like his fire is hot to the point to where if connected with ice, it will explode immediately into steam. Now imagine if, now some of you will be like, oh, but isn't like water like crap, you know? But it's not, if you really think about it. So let's say he's fighting let's say he was fighting those ninjas from the training. Imagine if he had water. His ice, they had anything. They had a counter for his fire and his ice. Now imagine if he had water. Water is a thicker material than ice, so whenever he shot the fire at the metal and it kept on coming at him, he had to dodge it. So, but imagine if he had used water. The water, considering, see, this is where it becomes like, this is where my own theory becomes like irrelevant to a point. Because imagine, it like turns into like, what if he can't spew out enough water, you know? Like whenever Asui did it, I don't know if I'm getting her name right, but whenever she did it with the acid, only a little acid came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I mean like if he could spew water, I mean like whenever he shot his fire, whenever he uses his ice, imagine that much amount of water came with it. Now he could create water regardless of like not generating it if he just like threw ice, you know? Imagine if you like put out like that big ice thing in which he defeated Tape Guy with. Now imagine if you put that out first, and at the same time he used his heat to melt it. Now that's where it gets tricky, because it takes time to melt and he'll most likely be defeated by that point. So unless Todoroki does something like what Bakugo did with, like, you know how sweat like builds in his thing, in his like suit or his like grenade shit, whatever. Unless Todoroki does something like that to where it like builds ice, and then at the same time, every time he uses his flames, the ice melts into water, and then it's like a big like, you know, water cannon or something. I don't know. But as far as I know, if Todoroki enhances his quirk, his fire side, or he learns to control the heat more, I believe he'll be able to make water. Now, this goes to people who say he's related to Dobby, or Dobby's related to the Todoroki family. I agree. I think he is. Do I think Todoroki will be able to use the blue flames? Absolutely. Now, do I think his hair will change when he uses blue flames? I hope so. Because imagine if he had white and blue hair once he mastered blue flames. That's like I'd say that's later on in life, or like a mix of blue highlights. Oh, if you had white hair, blue highlights going into the reds, it'd be pretty cool. But do I think he'll master the fire as a student? I don't know if we'll see that anytime soon. I feel like we'll have to wait till he masters that fire, but when he does, it'll open a whole new possibility for him as a character, because he'll basically be able to control. He'll basically generate water. He'll be able to use a third quirk, so to speak. Now, I don't know if the show's introduced a water user literally, except for water hose, but like a straight up water hero. You know how he spews fire? There has not been a like water user yet. I'm not sure. We've seen a wind one. We've seen electricity. We've seen, I haven't seen lightning yet. I don't know if electricity and lightning are the same thing, but I don't know. We'll go how I see it. And yeah, that's about it. I think Todoroki will be able to use water. I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys think he'll be able to use some other kind of quirk? Maybe he'll be able to, also with the fire thing, he'll be able to create easy smoke screens. Like, you remember that fight they had with I think it was against Aizawa, right? Instead of putting up a giant ice wall, why couldn't he have just created steam? You know what I mean? To escape. It's like Todoroki has like 5 quirks. He has fire, ice, water, smoke. I said 5, but I only leaned 4. Yeah, he has 4 for now. I can't think of anything else. Blue flames. I don't know if that's another quirk, but that's like an enhanced version. Like, what's an enhanced version of ice? Like dry ice? I don't know. Like ice so cold it's like dry ice basically. I really don't. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you can enhance ice any more than he already has. Like, imagine if he could like spew out dry ice. If you guys don't know what dry ice is like a it's really like it's basically dangerous ice. If you want me to sum it up, basically. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys disagree. And at the end of the day, I believe he will be able to use water. Generate water. Not have it as a quirk. Generate water. Don't get it wrong by saying, oh, he's gonna get a quirk. No. He'll be able to generate water. He'll be like, this is easily, I think it's him, Midoriya, then Bakugo. Like, if Todoroki really took that fight seriously, he would have beat Bakugo. Like, it's hands down, he would have beat him. And Bakugo's quirk relies on him sweating, right? His hands sweat, right? But what if it's cold as hell and his body doesn't generate sweat? He's just there. You get what I'm saying? And water, cold water, if Todoroki uses cold water, splashes it over Bakugo, it will take away the sweat. Now, I don't know if his sweat glands are like thick or something. That's I don't know. It's like a body thing. But if I'm going by the logic of regular sweat glands and sweat, he'd be useless. So let me know what you guys think about the water and the smoke with all these quirk ideas. Definitely Todoroki is the most customizable character that they have right now. You can customize, or he has the most like OP ability. He's very customizable again. And let me know what you guys think. And yeah, peace.